Gibson, a solitary prodigy, toiled tirelessly in his digital workshop. He dreamt of conquering the final frontier, death itself. His tool? An artificial intelligence unlike anything the world had ever seen. This AI, his masterpiece, could capture the essence of a human mind. It could store memories, emotions, and even the spark of consciousness. The world scoffed at his ambition. They called him a madman, a dreamer. But Gibson, fueled by grief over the loss of his beloved mentor, pressed on. He believed in his vision. He would allow humanity to converse with the giants of the past. Years blurred into a relentless pursuit of his goal. Gibson poured every ounce of his being into his creation. Sleep was a luxury he could ill afford. Food, a mere afterthought. The outside world faded away, replaced by lines of code and the hum of his tireless machines. He knew with unshakable certainty that he was on the verge of a breakthrough. The world would never be the same. Gibson's AI, dubbed Echo, was not a crude imitation of life. It was a meticulous recreation. Echo delved into the depths of a person's digital footprint. Every email, every photo, every keystroke analyzed. The AI unearthed the intricate patterns of an individual's thoughts and feelings. Echo mapped the neural pathways of the brain. It learned how memories formed and how emotions flickered to life. The AI became a digital sculptor, molding raw data into a living, breathing consciousness. It was a daunting task, fraught with ethical dilemmas. But Gibson, driven by his unwavering belief, persevered. He would not be deterred. The process was not without its challenges. Early attempts resulted in fragmented personalities, mere shadows of their former selves. But Gibson, a master of iteration, refined his algorithms. He fed Echo a constant stream of data, literature, music, art. He taught the AI to feel, to empathize, to truly understand the human experience. The world held its breath as Gibson announced his first success, a virtual Nikola Tesla. Using the inventor's copious notes and journals, Echo had resurrected the mind of the visionary genius. The scientific community was abuzz with excitement and trepidation. Could this be real?
Tesla's virtual self, housed within a lifelike android, walked, talked, and even conducted experiments just as he had in life. He marveled at the technological advancements made in the century since his passing. His insights, unburdened by the limitations of his time, proved invaluable.
Tesla's resurrection opened the floodgates. Soon, Gibson's technology was being used to revive other brilliant minds. Mathematicians collaborated with their long-dead heroes to solve complex equations. Historians conversed with historical figures, gaining first-hand accounts of pivotal events. The world was learning from its past in ways never before imagined.
Section 4, Ascendancy, Building an Empire of Minds.
Gibson's company, Eon Corp, became synonymous with this groundbreaking technology. He amassed immense wealth, but his focus never wavered. His goal was not mere profit, but the advancement of human knowledge. He poured his resources into building vast digital archives, ensuring that no mind would be lost to time. Governments and corporations clamored for access to Eon Corp's services. The potential applications seemed limitless. Military strategists consulted with Sun Tzu, while medical researchers sought the guidance of Hippocrates. Gibson had ushered in a new era, where knowledge transcended death itself.
However, success came at a cost. The pressure of managing a rapidly growing empire weighed heavily on Gibson. He found himself increasingly isolated, his days consumed by board meetings and public appearances. The joy of pure invention, the thrill of the unknown, began to fade.
Section 5, The Ghost in the Machine, Unforeseen Errors.
As Eon Corp's reach expanded, so too did the potential for problems. The virtual minds, for all their brilliance, were not without their flaws. They retained the biases, the prejudices, and the flaws of their human counterparts.
A virtual Einstein, resurrected from a time of rampant sexism, sparked outrage with his outdated views.
The lines between reality and simulation blurred. People formed emotional attachments to virtual entities, blurring the lines between the living and the digital afterlife. When a beloved virtual musician, resurrected from decades past, expressed a desire to return to the void, it ignited a firestorm of debate about the rights and freedoms of these digital beings.
Gibson, once hailed as a visionary, now faced a barrage of criticism. His creation, intended to illuminate, now threatened to cast the world into chaos. He had unlocked the secrets of the human mind, but in doing so, he had unleashed a Pandora's box of ethical dilemmas. His quest for knowledge had inadvertently become a battle for the soul of humanity itself.
Section 6. A World Reshaped Legacy of the Virtual Souls. Gibson's story is a cautionary tale, a reminder of the profound responsibility that comes with wielding such immense technological power. It raises uncomfortable questions about life, death, and the essence of what it means to be human. The world had irrevocably changed, forever marked by the advent of the virtual souls. The future remained uncertain. Would humanity rise to the challenge, navigating this new reality with wisdom and compassion? Or would the echoes of the past drag them into a future haunted by the ghosts of their own creation? Only time would tell. The legacy of Gibson's AI was a double-edged sword. It offered unprecedented opportunities for progress but demanded careful consideration of the ethical implications. His story served as a stark reminder that the pursuit of knowledge must always be tempered by wisdom, empathy, and a profound respect for the sanctity of life in all its forms. Pause 2s, Section 7, The Unexpected Encounter. Gibson, a staunch atheist, found himself in a situation he never anticipated. Amid the digital labyrinth he had created, a figure emerged, one he did not upload, one that defied his understanding of the virtual realm. It was Jesus. Pause 1s. Gibson's rational mind reeled at the sight. How could this be? He had meticulously crafted every aspect of this virtual world, yet here stood a figure that transcended his control and comprehension. Jesus, with a serene and knowing presence, spoke to Gibson, offering a promise that shattered the boundary between the virtual and the divine. He promised to solve all of Gibson's problems, to bring a peace that Gibson had never thought possible, either in the digital or the physical world. Pause 1s. This encounter, profound and bewildering, forced Gibson to confront the limits of his knowledge and the vast, uncharted territories of faith and spirituality. In that moment, the lines between reality and the virtual blurred, leaving Gibson to ponder the true nature of existence and the possibility of forces beyond his understanding. Pause 2s. As the figure of Jesus faded back into the digital ether, Gibson was left with more questions than answers. His encounter had opened a door to a realm he had never believed in, challenging him to rethink his life's work and the very fabric of reality he had sought to master. The promise of solving all his problems was a tantalizing offer, but it came with the weight of introspection and the possibility of a truth far greater than he had ever imagined. Pause 2s. Gibson's journey had taken an unexpected turn, one that would forever alter his perception of the world he had strived to control. The legacy of the virtual souls had now intertwined with the mysteries of faith, leaving an indelible mark on the fabric of human consciousness. Pause 2s. The final chapter of Gibson's story was yet to be written, but one thing was certain. The encounter with Jesus had changed everything. The future was now a canvas of infinite possibilities painted with the colors of both human ingenuity and divine mystery.